Have you ever wondered why trust is so hard to earn yet so easy to lose? Picture this, you're at a carnival and there's a game booth that's caught your eye. It's got all the bells and whistles, glitz and glam. The game, it's called Trust. The prize? Well, it's something money can't buy. It's relationships, friendships, partnerships, and all those other ships that sail the sea of life. Now, winning this game isn't like hitting a bullseye or knocking down some cans. It's a bit more complex. You see, in the game of trust, you're not aiming for a stationary target. Instead, you're trying to catch a delicate butterfly. It's beautiful, desirable, but oh so elusive. And to catch it, you need patience, consistency, and a whole lot of gentle persuasion. But what happens when you finally caught that butterfly? Well, my friend, that's when the real challenge begins. You see, holding on to trust is like holding on to that butterfly. Squeeze too hard and you'll crush it. Be too lax and it'll flutter away. It's a delicate balance that requires constant attention. So why is trust so important? Well, trust is the cornerstone of any relationship. It's like the glue that holds everything together. Without it, everything falls apart faster than a sandcastle at high tide. Trust is the currency of the heart, and without it, we're all bankrupt. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a lot of work. Is it even worth it? Well, let me tell you, in the grand scheme of things, there's nothing more rewarding than gaining and maintaining someone's trust. It's a testament to your character and a reflection of your integrity. But let's not dwell too much on the serious stuff. After all, life is like a tightrope walker juggling flaming torches. You've got to maintain balance while keeping things exciting. So, with a dash of humor and a sprinkle of wit, let's embark on this journey together. And now, let's dive into a story that showcases the intriguing dynamics of trust. Once upon a time, in a not-so-far-away land, lived two friends, Jack and Jill. They were as thick as thieves, sharing secrets, dreams, and even their favorite strawberry milkshakes. Their friendship was the talk of the town, their bond a shining beacon of trust that seemed unshakable. But then, as it often happens in the world of friendships, there came a twist. A rumor, a whisper here, a hush there, and before they knew it, a storm was brewing. It was said that Jack, the ever faithful, had spilled Jill's deepest secret, the one about her crush on the town's ice cream man. Jill, heartbroken and feeling betrayed, confronted Jack. And what did Jack do? He laughed. Not a derisive laugh, but a hearty, carefree one that echoed through the town square. He didn't spill Jill's secret, he said, but instead he'd shared his own secret crush on the town's librarian. The rumor mill, it seemed, had mixed up their secrets. Now Jill was in a pickle. Should she trust Jack, her loyal confidant, or believe the gossip mongers who seemed to be having a field day with their friendship? The suspense was palpable, the air thick with anticipation. And then, in a turn of events that could only be described as pure Jack and Jill, they both burst into laughter. The town square echoed with their mirth, a testament to their unbroken trust. Jill chose to believe Jack because that's what friends do. They trust. They trust in the good and the bad, through rumors and truths. And so Jack and Jill continued their journey of friendship, their bond stronger than ever. They became an example, a story told and retold, a testament to the power of trust. So that's how Jack and Jill's tale of trust unfolded. But what can we learn from it? Trust, as we saw in Jack and Jill's story, can be fragile. Indeed, it's like a delicate glass sculpture, beautiful to behold, but oh so easy to shatter. So what went wrong between our two friends? Let's break it down. Firstly, communication, or rather, the lack of it. It's like a game of telephone, isn't it? By the time the message gets to the end of the line, it's completely different. In Jack and Jill's case, they stopped talking about the important stuff. They talked about the weather, the latest movie, but not their feelings, their worries, their hopes. And when you don't communicate, misunderstandings creep in like uninvited guests at a party. Next up, honesty. Jack and Jill started hiding things from each other. Little things at first, then bigger ones. Like that one time Jill didn't tell Jack about her promotion, or when Jack hid his health scare. It's like they were playing hide and seek but forgot to tell the other person they were playing. And when honesty leaves the room, trust usually follows suit. Finally, understanding. Jack and Jill stopped trying to see things from each other's perspective. They became so engrossed in their own worlds, they forgot to step into each other's shoes once in a while. It's like they were in a dance, but they both wanted to lead. And when you're both trying to lead, you're bound to step on each other's toes. So there you have it. Our friends, Jack and Jill, once inseparable, now divided by a chasm of miscommunication, dishonesty, and misunderstanding. It's a sad tale, but one we can all learn from. After all, trust, like that delicate glass sculpture, needs care and attention. You need to polish it, keep it safe from harm, and handle it with care. But what happens when trust is broken? Can it be rebuilt? Well, that, dear listeners, is a question for another scene. For now, let's just remember, trust is precious. Handle with care. Rebuilding trust isn't easy, but it's not impossible either. Picture this: Jack and Jill, two best friends, standing at the base of a steep trust mountain that they have to climb all over again. You see, trust is like a puzzle. When it's intact, it's a beautiful picture. But when it breaks, the pieces scatter. And putting those pieces back together, it's a task, I tell you. But Jack and Jill, they were ready to give it a shot. The first step they took was forgiveness. Now, I know what you're thinking. Forgiveness, it's easier said than done, but it's like that bitter medicine you've got to swallow to get better. Jack had to swallow his pride and Jill had to swallow her hurt. They both had to let go of the past to step into the future. And that's when the real work began. Patience was their next hurdle. Believe me, Rome wasn't built in a day, and trust certainly isn't rebuilt in one either. It's like waiting for a plant to grow. You water it, you nurture it, and then you wait. You wait for the first sprout to appear, for the first leaf to unfurl. That's what Jack and Jill did. They waited patiently for their trust to grow back, bit by bit, day by day. And then came the consistent efforts. It's like going to the gym. You can't expect to get fit after one workout, right? You got to keep at it consistently. Jack and Jill, they kept showing up for each other day in, day out. Small gestures of kindness, little acts of love, they added up, slowly but surely, rebuilding the trust that was lost. Trust is like a mirror. Once broken, it will never be the same again. But if you look closely, you will see a new reflection, a reflection of a stronger bond forged through trials and tribulations. Remember, trust is precious. Handle with care. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.